Hey, welcome back everybody. It is now June 21st of 2022, and we are just one day away, less than that actually, from the Obi-Wan Kenobi finale. That's really going to be something quite exciting to a degree because we do have a lot of surprises that are going to be embedded in this finale of the series, but there's also a couple of things that we went over that has a lot to do with everything related to the Kenobi series between both Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way guys, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you also very much for the kind support. It is greatly appreciated. Now, one thing that a lot of Star Wars fans out there have been very intrigued about has everything to do with what Favreau, Filoni, and Lucas are putting together beyond of what is going on with the Kenobi series, alright? So, John and Dave had zero involvement in Kenobi Season 1, and I say Season 1 because a Season 2 is currently in the works by Disney and Lucasfilm. There's a lot of things happening with, of course, Obi-Wan Kenobi Season 2, so let's get into it. Now, on top of all of this, we know that Disney CEO Bob Chapek is the one making a lot of very important calls right now, a lot of decisions on exactly what's to happen with the future roadmap of the Star Wars universe, and exactly what recently happened with, of course, director Deborah Chow getting let go, getting fired from the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show. We're going to talk a lot about that more, and how that really kind of involves Chapek and the Disney executives. Now, we already know that everything related to the finale of the Kenobi series was rushed. We talked about this just yesterday, and it is something that is a little worrisome, and something that is really, keeping a lot of fans on edge and skeptical about the newest episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Thankfully, it will be a longer one, but it was a rushed episode to get this show out on time, so hopefully it's not too bad. Now, on top of all of this, what's even all the more intriguing is that with Disney CEO Bob Chapek currently very busy with multiple Star Wars projects that are in the works, he is beginning to make some drastic changes behind the scenes over at Lucasfilm to handle the roadmap properly after what happened with Obi-Wan Kenobi as a series, getting rushed, and Kathleen Kennedy using some of the scripts to transfer over to the series that led to the series getting criticism. Now, further is described that the series, of course, is going to expand. Just recently, Bob Chapek, however, fired Kenobi director Deborah Chow from the second season of the Kenobi series, which she was originally attached to that season. It's noted that Chapek had fired Deborah Chow from the second season of Obi-Wan Kenobi for multiple reasons of what happened with Season 1. The first is that it was Deborah's idea to focus more on Leia and Reva in the show, and to have 2 kidnappings in the short 6-episode limited show that is now becoming a multi-season one. This is something that Chapek already believed to be repetitive, and that audiences were going to grow tired of all of that. This idea was passed down from Deborah Chow to writer Joby who approved it at the time of using 2 kidnappings in the show. Now, this was Deborah's way of creating a plot device to insert more Leia into the storyline, and that she, along with Joby had refused to even use Luke Skywalker in any direct way in the first 5 episodes. Only for the last episode is Luke said to actually have a big scene. Now, another reason behind the firing had to do with the fact that Deborah Chow directed and pushed Disney executives to make some of the episodes very short, warning that if each episode was too long, they would lose focus on how to tell a proper story, and that the fans would grow tired of it all. This, however, turned around on Deborah Chow, with fans getting very annoyed over the fact that most episodes are in the 40-minute plus range, one of which was only 35 minutes. That was episode 4, by the way. This was all Deborah's idea, however, at the time, Disney executives felt that 1 full-hour episodes were going to be a good approach. Chow made them second-guess themselves on all of that. Now, let me just stop right here for 1 second, because there is a very important thing to actually know about when it comes to these Disney Plus Star Wars TV shows, is that we've seen this common trend, and it's something that Chapek wants to put an end to. Every TV show, be it Mando Season 1 and 2, even 3, as well as the Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan Kenobi, The Bad Batch, all of these shows are never 1 full hour or even close to it. Now, that's something that Chapek wants to change. He actually is on a mission to making new TV shows that each and every episode are going to have a full hour, especially the limited series. I don't know about you guys, but the limited series like Kenobi at the time that was considered limited, no longer, should have really been 1 hour right from the beginning, right from the start. It should have been 1 hour each episode. 1 whole hour, because let's not forget, if it's a 40-something minute episode, then you have credits, you have recaps, you have intros, you have all these different things, you even have filler moments in the episodes too, and the real stuff that you really enjoy is really dwindled down to like maybe a half an hour. That's the honest truth right there. So, moving forward from all of this, alright? Now, this is exactly why Chapek is currently in the process of hiring new writers and directors for Obi-Wan Kenobi Season 2 in order to truly make it what the fans want to see at home on Disney+. Bob Chapek also made it clear to Deborah Chow that they want to experiment with new creators to also see what other people have, with Favreau and Filoni already attached to Kenobi Season 2. And that is another good thing that we talked about lightly a couple of days ago, is that Favreau and Filoni will be heavily involved in the second season of Obi-Wan Kenobi as writers. Now, this is a big deal because this is going to completely shift the overall tone of the Kenobi series, and the fact that it's going to have absolutely zero Kathleen Kennedy involvement, that's going to be another big plus as well. So let's not forget about those facts, is that Kathleen Kennedy was only indirectly involved in the first season of Obi-Wan Kenobi for this reason. Parts of the Kenobi script, which she had creative control over and had a contract attached to that, was forced to be transferred over to the Kenobi series, partially at least, some of the parts of the script. And you can see trends of Kathleen Kennedy here and there. Now, moving beyond all of this, alright, both Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen are set to return to their roles as Anakin, Vader, and Kenobi again. Chapek also wanted to make it clear to the executives that this is, of course, going to bring the Lost fans back to the Star Wars community without a doubt. So that's basically their end game right now, is that they want to bring back a lot of Lost fans. Guys, I gotta say, it is very unfortunate that this show's getting a lot of criticism, and it's the very first project that Hayden is stepping on again for the first time in years. I mean, the first Star Wars project, right? It's been a very long time for him, since 2005, Revenge of the Sith, and, you know, it's just so unreal. Imagine being Hayden, you know, getting some backlash with the prequels back then, and then eventually people warming up to him over the years and wanting him back, only to come back to a series that's getting criticism. And obviously, I think that Hayden knows better. We're not criticizing him at all in any way, shape, or form. He actually did a great job as Anakin Skywalker in this. He did a great job as Vader in the suit in some of the scenes. Only some. He's not really in the Vader suit all that much, to be honest. But I gotta say, guys, you know, I would love to hear what you all have to say about this, because it is a very interesting situation of what's happening with the Kenobi series, and of course, what happened to director Deborah Chow. Overall, guys, you know, drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys have to say about this below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again.